What's good, guys? Give me your interpretation of what you think this meant down below, like your own personal opinion. So I'm gonna give you mine. Before we get into this portion here, I should also mention that during the promo, it also seemed like The Rock wasn't just talking about Cody Rhodes. You see, there was a specific point in time where the vernacular that The Rock was using was making me think that he may be talking about Roman Reigns. For example, there was a point where he was like walking around the ring, pointing at the crowd, blah, blah, blah. But then there was one specific point. He has his glasses on. Obviously, my glasses aren't as cool as The Rock's. These are blue light filtering glasses. But there was one line where Rock said, Cody Rhodes, and he wasn't looking at Roman yet. He said, The Rock will make sure that you walk out as what you are. And then he kind of tripped over his words like I just did. And then he points at Roman Reigns and he goes, a loser. And then he goes back to cutting his promo. There were minor things like that made people think that The Rock is going to potentially betray the bloodline. And honestly, that's how they will probably set up WrestleMania 41. However, the part that I disagree with is having The Rock interfere in the Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes match. Unless if it is like the whole Anoa'i family, right? And some sort of like Avengers type thing where, the whole family comes out and they all turn their back on Roman. And then whatever, like if Jimmy, Solo, and maybe someone else decide to try and intervene, Cody brings out everyone he's essentially assembled over time to Avengers style. Maybe bring out Seth, LA Knight, etc. and have them kind of, take out Jimmy and Solo so that they don't intervene. And then Cody can finish his story that way with The Rock essentially maybe standing at the top of the ramp with the rest of the family looking on as Roman loses. Something like that. Something where it doesn't make Cody look weak or like an afterthought in the story. Because if you see The Rock betraying Roman at the WrestleMania main event, it's going to be talked about to some degree. It might even be talked about more than Cody's win. So you don't want to make the new guy that you're trying to make your top babyface, the guy in the company after he beats Roman, an afterthought. You want him to continue. And that's what they've been doing. They've been doing a great job positioning Cody as the main focal point for all this because he is. But again, I think if The Rock interferes and Cody doesn't get the win clean, it doesn't make him look as strong as this perception that they have been portraying for us from Cody Rhodes for the last 2 years. Which brings me to this last thing here, where they all threw up the ones, but The Rock threw up like an L like this. And I think that was in reference to the promo he was cutting earlier, which I still think is him talking about Roman Reigns. And I kind of tweeted it a little bit. I was like, could he be insinuating that he's the leader or that the bloodline will soon take an L? Long-term storytelling question mark. And the reason why I wrote that was because of the WrestleMania 41 main event that they're most likely going to do between The Rock and Roman Reigns. Now, that's, one opinion that I had. And then obviously that was last night and I collected my thoughts today and I made this video for you guys. So I ask you again, what do you think? Tell me everything you feel in the comments down below. And I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for watching, man. Peace.